So everyone can able to see my screen. Hello.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are able to.
Yeah. So the Salesforce is a stands for that basically is purely CRM. Those who are not speaking, can you please make yourself in mute? So Salesforce is related to cloud computing. I don't know who's that. 1 minute here. Prag, can you please go on mute? And Gaurav also.
Sure.
Gaurav and Prag, please. Gaurav?
Sure. Going.
Yeah, Gaurav also, please. So Salesforce is cloud computing. So in the concept that the all the data should be real-time data should be coming in cloud. So this is really is happening for the Salesforce and some other the cloud data they are using that Hadoop and then Informatica, like these are the tools are there they're using for the cloud computing. Okay. So basically, Salesforce is a CRM system. So we are getting the data from one system. Like suppose you are developing a project in Java or .NET. So you are taking all the data and you are going to upload the data in Salesforce the cloud system. So what it will go, it will convert a account lead. Someone still is pinging me. So it will convert your data into the cloud and your data will be available. So what is really cloud computing is a real concept of providing service in intranet. Okay, internet and intranet following service. What are the these are there? SaaS, PaaS, and IaaS. Okay, so what is that? No need to cloud computing is basically what the benefit is there. We don't want to it's not supposed to use any software to install in particular system. The earlier suppose we are in Java and client don't have Java system, so he need to install Java, DB, everything he need to install it. So overcome all the issues, we are using cloud computing. Okay, so but the benefit is no need to install any software and any in local system. No need to maintain any minimum hardware requirement for the system. Okay, so this is a basically low cost risk is there. So it's easy to maintain is fast result because it's dense resource by high value, low cost and focus on invocation. So in Salesforce, we are doing for opportunities, lead, contact, task, and event. So I can tell you the what's the SaaS and PaaS and IS will does. Okay. Uh, Anything that I am missing something, please interrupt me in between. Okay. Hello.
Yes, Shashi.
Yeah, if I'm missing something, you can please interrupt me. Okay.
Sure.
So SaaS is stands for the software as a service, providing all the application like email, CRM, collaborative, ERP. So this is stands for the SaaS. So PaaS is stands for platform as a service. So in that platform as a service is includes like application development, decision support, web and streaming. So build on is IT. And IaaS is a stands for caching, legacy, networking, security, file, technical, system management. Okay, so basically the small like in technically what it does for that SaaS is providing application as a service and PaaS is providing development environment as a service and IaaS is infrastructure as a service, providing hardware as a service. Got it? Single line definition. Is okay, right? Are you guys are able to understand what I'm trying to say is?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, Shashi.
Yeah, so basically I'm starting from the basic. Okay, so those who are, so is okay, those who newer to Salesforce, they can have some idea. Because the some of the time what they are interviewer is asking the question, what SaaS is stands for. Can you give me some example and where it are using it? So we can tell that SaaS is using that software as a service in email, CRM, collaborative, and ERP, and past where it is used. So we can tell the providing development environment as a service. Then we are using for application development, decision support, web streaming. Correct. So these are the things we can, if we tell the single line, so they can really, they can impress your question. So what it is really does is, this is called multi-talented architecture. This three part. Okay. So this three part. So what? So what are your dedicated space is one place is there. Suppose you have 12th floor building is there, and your dedicated space is in 12th floor. So what happened? The share resource for power, water, building, and maintenance, everyone is sharing, but your dedicated space is 12th floor. So that is called multi-talented architecture. One small building. I'm just giving the one example. Okay.
I think it's multi-tenant.
Yeah, multi-tenant. Sorry.
Mm,
Is okay, right? Sorry. Thanks for clear that word.
Sure. Yeah, you can continue.
Yeah, one hold on. So Salesforce is a software company. They are starting that concept for cloud computing, post the providing following services like SaaS and PaaS. Salesforce CRM application, and PaaS is a stands for force.com platform. So both we are combined as a customer, your customer makes or your client makes happy. So in that, we are using campaigning, lead, accounts, contact, opportunities, case, and solution. So opportunities stands for the a potential sales lead that you want to track. So if you want to, what is the opportunity, right? Or I need to give some definition. Please feel free to ask. No issues. We are all our friends here. Okay.
Yeah, hi Sasi, this is Alok here. So can
Yeah.
you give me some examples of opportunities so that will clear us some examples like something.
So opportunity, we want some example. Suppose,
Yeah,
can anyone can share the opportunity, some example, real time example? Hello. Can anyone can tell that what is the opportunities in Salesforce?
I thought opportunity is in standard object in Salesforce, what we use.
No, okay, a standard of what he's trying to say is the Rahul. So he's asking some definition, the real time. Why we are using Salesforce is okay. Standard object is there. So why we are using our opportunity instead of that? Why we cannot use the other one?
Since there are real-time examples where we are required to have opportunities like going for a role, having opportunities to have a give a task accordingly. So it's relevant to do the real life stuffs, and we are able to cultivate the answer accordingly. So that's why we are able to have an opportunity there.
Actually, the real time example is like, suppose assume that you went some shop, that very physical shop, and you are going to purchase something. So you are the customer and he is the owner, the salesperson. You are the opportunity, means like customer is the opportunity for salesperson. So he's taking all your data, putting his database, and what he's trying to say it, he save the record and he's asking you, sir, when you want to purchase this vehicle or car and TV or fridge or anything. So he said some expected date is after 2 months. Okay, so he will track those record in his machine. So customer is an opportunity for the sales. And once you have purchased like TV or vehicles or car or anything from that shop where you have visit first time, then you are the customer of that particular shop or any that showroom. So your opportunity will convert into the leads and leads will convert to the account. Is correct?
Yes.
Is correct, right?
Yeah.
So this is how the opportunity lead and accounts will work. So sometime they will ask a question in interview, okay, which I have failed. They said like, why we are using for opportunity? Why we cannot use a directly lead? So in that we can tell that without a potential sales deal, how we can track that using the opportunity. Suppose a sales representative went in marketplace and he's searching something, he is going to do survey. In the survey, how he can track the lead? So track the lead in the sense like out of 50, you can track 10% that your like silver customer, like you know that this 10% will come to you and they will have some business in your showroom and there you are going to purchase something. So that is called lead. And once the lead, like customers who already visit and they are going to purchase with your showroom or purchase anything from your shop, that leads converts into account. And really, a leads is a prospect of potential of opportunity. So is correlated of opportunity to leads and leads is related to accounts. Okay, the definition is okay, right? So next is like contact, the person who works for an account. So each and every account we have some contact. Without contact, we cannot contact our customer. And our that task and event is there. So based on task and event, like so we are working in some project. I'm basically working in Cognizant. So we are working in project and your representative is in Northeast, Middle East, India in like Bangalore, Chennai, Delhi. So how you can go and assigning some task and events. So they have your all the data, and they will fit their task and events. So activities of a particular opportunity, contact and account. So you will track. So all these five, like contact, account, lead, and opportunity, you can have the real time summarize report. The reports have three categories is there, so we'll discuss in later. Up to now, any doubt?
No, it's fine for me.
Yeah. So it's how the CRM, Salesforce CRM is working. So they are giving some addition, like suppose we have sandbox we like we can call, like we all are coming from IT, like Java. We are going to have some space in cloud. So that cloud, how many users can be accessible? They are charging some amount for that particular one sandbox. One means one environment, second environment, third environment. So one environment is stands for your development, second environment is stands for your QA, and third development like environment is stands for like pre-production, and fourth is like your stands for production. So they are charging some based on the users or monthly wise. So production, you know that no one can have the access. Development, they have some charges. So these are the price charting which I got from Google. So how the Salesforce is divided into different set of tools and referred to the clouds. So you know
Right.
that nowadays you can hear that if you go into somewhere, which cloud you are working, either sales cloud, service cloud, collaboration cloud. So sales cloud is help to
Uh,
yeah, someone
Pardon
say
me.
something?
Actually, I have a question. There is a developer edition also,
Yeah.
in which they are giving some partner edition also for free, in which API usage limit is more. Can you means give some light on that? If not today, maybe tomorrow.
Developer edition. Can you please repeat your question so I make it note?
See, they are giving developer edition for free for developers
Okay.
to do some programming, but they are also giving some partner edition. And I don't know how to means apply for that so that I can get more API usage limit and all.
Partner
So,
edition, yeah, I can tell you that little bit. Okay, so basically I can give more information tomorrow, but I can give little bit. I have some little bit knowledge. So,
mhm.
so you're going, you have already purchased developer account. Okay, partner in the sense you are partner of Salesforce. For example, Cognizant is a partner of Salesforce. So they will give the extra API like other environment. So you can create a multiple sandbox in single amount. You can heard like
Okay.
day one, day two, day three. Day one you are going to complete.
Okay.
Day one is should not be touch anyone. Internal testing, and day two is a final one. So it will go to QA. Am I correct?
But they are not charge. But they
No,
are not charging for that.
they're not charging
Uh,
for that. That because there are some mutual some correlation with Salesforce. Accenture is a partner of Salesforce. Cognizant
okay.
is a partner of Salesforce. But I can give you more knowledge or more information tomorrow.
Hmm.
Okay?
Oh, sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your question. Yeah. So what's your name?
Thank Gaurav.
Gaurav. Hi, Gaurav.
Hello.
Tomorrow I'll give
Yeah. Hi.
Gaurav. So Sales Cloud is a helps with sales product and services manage connection with customers to close more deals, sales chatter, social contact, marketing, leads, data.com, opportunity, quote, approval, work progress, files and libraries, analytics, forecasting, partner manage. So these are the all are involved in Sales Cloud. So basically nowadays now the market is they are looking for the some expertise, which section you are expertise. So suppose before I came to this Salesforce, I worked in Sales Cloud, and now I am working in Service Cloud. Service Cloud, when I was started, everything is a like customized. We are not think like we are not using Salesforce at all. We are using like customized code. We are handling the code in using the Apex, Visual Force, JavaScript, JSON. We are using it. Little bit we are using like some part of UI we are using Salesforce. So tracking the report, generating the report and leads, accounts, contact, creating the pick list, we are using the Salesforce. And apart of this, we are everything we are customized in Service Cloud. Collaboration Cloud, I don't have much knowledge in that. So anyone have some in, so they can share it. Just I thought this is related to communities. Can anyone have some any idea in collaboration cloud? Gaurav,
Oh, I don't have.
Kalyan, sorry, who are the call? Rahul, Prag, anyone can? Rupalika, Alok.
No, I don't have idea.
Okay, so even though I don't have also I haven't work started. I'm not working. So already I have some knowledge in communities. Okay, I have done some work in communities. Maybe this is related for the chatter. Chatter in the sense while you are doing something like talking to customer care and everything is got recorded and that is called live chat here. Okay, so maybe this is related to that. I don't have much idea on that. Okay, so we'll go further. So two things I make it note collaboration and that what Gaurav has asked the question first one. So this is related to custom cloud. So custom cloud is related to is infrastructure used in building customized cloud, the force.com and a Heroku. Anyone use Heroku?
Yeah, I have used, but it's built in some document structure you can
Yeah.
generate.
So
It's like some application you can install it there. I can use it
correct.
for.
Correct. So Heroku is used for the tracking the JSON file. Am I correct?
Yeah.
So you will have some your this is used for the communities. While you will have some communities, you can means like using JSON you can do something in Heroku. I'll in my session I can include a Heroku also. So how you can work with Heroku. Okay.
Okay.
So types of application, this I said like ERP, like human oriented size, structured data, like approval process, like how is it went. So this is a like flow diagram is there. Application building block. So how it works, like application tab. So what are the things is there in Salesforce? We can have application tabs. Tabs like accounts, cases, opportunities, leads, and page layout. Page layout. Each page layout is consist for that particular one person, whatever section he can able to see, that is comes under the page layout, so that we can customize all the fields. Record type same, like if suppose I am from Chennai, in Chennai which city I am belongs for, so maybe that northern Chennai, South Chennai. So this is called like record type. So workflow. So what's the use for the workflow in your project? So workflow is a consist for we are using for time dependent some action trigger field update. We are using for the workflow, or we are sending some email case, or we sometimes we are use the workflow as a trigger also. We both we can use the same time. Validations rule. So particular one field, the text input, if you have means like you want to consist the particular data, a alphabetically, like a is capital, b is small, then you want the time you need to use the validations rule. Like you can have some give what to say, let's some I don't know, I not remember that words what you said. Like you can give some condition in that. Okay, so it should be start
Time
with the sorry.
for time dependent actions we can do
No,
with
time dependent action is comes from the workflow. I'm talking about the validations rule. So validations
valid.
rules that in that, so we can give some alphabetically, like my first letter should start from the capital and should be end with small letter, or in between it should be a number, it should be in some special character should be there. So that is called comes under the validation. So you can what you want, you can write it there itself as per the client requirement. I'll give some example and I'll ask the question, so what you will have some idea for this particular requirement, and what you will write for this validations rule. Okay. Assignment rule. Assignment rule is like can anyone idea? Kalyan, you are the admin part. Kalyan, Gaurav,
No, I don't.
assignment rule. No one knows what is that.
Assignment rule is something like if you assign to someone, like if you want to assign a particular lead or particular record to someone so that he can look it for and work on it. So it's something like that. We assign some record to that.
Can you please come again?
I said like assignment rules are the rules that we write for a particular record or some particular lead so that someone works on it. It is assigned to its owner is someone, it's assigned to someone.
Correct. So somewhat is okay. So what is does is suppose your leads, yeah, or some case some person will working on that. Okay. So after complete this particular work, you want to assign some other queue or some other user. So on that time you can write some your query. You got it? Am I correct? For
Yes.
for example,
Yeah.
am I correct, right? So
Yes.
after completing the work, so whom we need to assign? So this is called real-time example. Okay, and Visual Force, you know that we are customized. We are using HTML, JavaScript, control some files. Force.com. We are using like in using the Eclipse. Visual Force controller. Some of the controller is already defined, like Apex dot or HTML dot. So that is called a Visual Force controller. Apex is like Java. We are using like a string name. Here also that we are calling apex colon button. We are calling like we are define some variables. So web services, there are two web services are there. So what you are going to use, like two words, REST and SOAP. So this is REST web service. We are calling for the integration with a different environment. Okay. So metadata, you know what's the metadata stands for in Salesforce? So metadata is stands for like suppose we are going to create one field, okay, like case. In the case we have created like name, first name, last name, and like salesperson, and city, country. So country, what's the API for that? So that we can call it as, and we take the value and we are going to configure in our code, and based on this code it will get executed in your Salesforce front end. We'll go in later that discussion. We'll have some session also for that. Okay. So the Salesforce that I'm just telling that what's that stands for. The Salesforce sharing rules, all right, default, approval processes there, junction object. So what are the objects we can have? We have some lookup fields like master details, lookup relationship. What are the lookup relationship is there? We'll go in details. So what are the report types? Why we are using report in dashboard? I can give the example also, where we can use data loader and how the import wizard will work. The formula fields, how the formula fields work, and where we can use the formula fields. I can tell you that. Analytical snapshot, I don't have idea, so I'll take that. Workflow that I already said. Encrypted fields, external ID. So you are define some fields in outside, and you are going to use in your Salesforce. That is called external ID. Governance limit. So how the governance limit is work for Salesforce? What the limitations is there while you are using the Apex, or while you are loading your data using the data loader? So I'll tell you that. So these are the icons. Small icons are there in your regular Salesforce terminology, and general steps for building the Salesforce application. So that's it, guys, for today. Okay. So tomorrow we will go for the second topic. The second topic is we can start with custom fields and data types, and the record type also. And we'll have some example, a real-time example, and I'll give some scenario also.
Shashi, I have a few questions for you.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
So you said that Salesforce is an SaaS, PaaS, and AAS is a combination of three all.
Yeah.
So Force.com is also there as attached to Salesforce.com. So how they are correlated, and what's the definition of Force.com? How it helps Salesforce.com to communicate. So it's a PaaS, SaaS, and I want to know brief about Force.com if you are able to say.
Like you want to know that SaaS, PaaS, and AAS, where is how they is correlated is there, right?
No. I want to say that for Salesforce.com is a combination of three of all cloud communities. That is SaaS, PaaS, and us. But there is also Force.com, which is available with for Salesforce.com.
Correct.
So Force.com, how Force.com helps Salesforce.com, or in any form of SaaS, PaaS, us.
Shashi, can I help him in
I
explaining this?
Yeah. Go ahead.
The thing is, Force.com is the platform, so it provides a platform. So it's a for pass. It provides a platform for Salesforce. So it's in form of pass. It helps Salesforce.
Okay, so when we say Salesforce is a combination of three, so is it right we say that it's a combination of three, or we can say that it's only a SaaS since we are using a software?
So it's a combination of three, but I told you how PaaS helps. So in
Yeah, yeah.
different ways, SaaS helps.
Force dot Force.com is a platform as a service. Okay, but when you say Salesforce.com, is it the combination of three, or we can say it's an software as a service since we are using it online?
No, it's combination of three. It's combination of three. Like as a if you go for PaaS, Force.com provides it's a platform, so it's helpful
Yeah.
in the PaaS part.
Okay.
Okay, for service SaaS, you whatever services you take from Salesforce, you need to pay for that.
Yeah, yeah.
That is a like SaaS part, and then again infrastructure like the total the application that you build or the infrastructure that is the that you create over there. Okay, that is something called as IaaS. Okay, so
Infrastructure
it's
as
a
a service.
combination of three. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, bro.
So other than I can include something like also the force.com is also SaaS because it's software that allows you to create object workflow and those something that else we need to software we can platform and there it does not fall under the definition of SaaS. Am I correct?
Yes, I missed that point.
Yeah. Yeah. So any other questions? Any other suggestion? Anyone can ask the question now itself.
Hello.
So we good to close the call today. We'll meet tomorrow.
Hello.
Yeah. Anyone is asking the question? So we can close the call, guys.
Yes, I think like no one is answering.
Yeah. Thank you. Please
Okay.
tomorrow. Please you go and use your email. Okay, and check that YouTube what it will come because if you are sending the and this Hangout the URL, sometime it's showing that is a participant is full. So use check your mail, and a mail it will come like this only. I can show you now itself. Please be online. I already tested. So if you go there, if you see here, I'm getting the mail, share video with your on YouTube. So you need to click on here or here. And if you click here, it will go to your particular page that invitations which you have got. So already the video I have removed. You got it, my point? So you need to click here. You're getting the invitation from the YouTube. I have created an invite. Okay, guys. So we'll meet tomorrow 11:30.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Shashi.
Thank you.